and just a final point, Liam. There was interesting cutaway shots from the match into the stand. One was Sir Alex Ferguson there, and the other was Bobby Charlton sitting next to Ed Woodward, as it happens. But when you think of Ferguson, when you think in particular of Bobby, who has a great love for the club, but is such a dignified and wonderful person, the antics of Mourinho must disgust them as much as it disgusts everyone else.
Well, yeah, he was never a fit for me. He was always too antagonistic, and he was always it's always about him. When they win, it's down to him. It's down to the fact that he got his tactics right, or he picked the right team, and so forth. When he loses, it's got nothing to do with him. It's down to the players not performing. It's down to the players not playing with the intensity, and so forth. So, yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with Neville up to a point. I don't think Ed Woodward has shown that he's capable of running, the football side of a club like Manchester United. They haven't really replaced that partnership of Ferguson and Gill, David Gill, who was a quiet man. He got on with his work, and if Ferguson wanted somebody, Gill usually got the player for him.
And Gill was sitting beside him yesterday.
I don't think Woodward's had the same skills. I don't think he knows the football side of it. No. And I think there's a question mark about his position. I think Neville probably highlighting it so much is probably thinking he could do David Gill or Ed Woodward's job there because I think his coaching career is finished after Valencia. Ongoing problems at Manchester United. I'll go back to when we were down in Cork, me, you, John, and Didi. At the start of the season, there was about 200 people there when we were doing the launch of the podcast.
Yeah.
And we asked about how many Manchester United supporters were there, and it was about 40 put their hands up. And all 40, when I asked them the question, do you want Mourinho at the club? None of them said yes.
Okay, so we have an obvious answer there.